Welcome to Villainous Villain Breakdowns. This time, we're talking about Pete. If you're playing as Pete, you'll need to grab 5 gold tokens and mix them up face down. Place 1 gold token at each of Pete's locations face down, and set the other aside as it won't be used this game. Pete's objective is to complete the 4 selected goals. Pete can look at these goals at any time, but the goals will be kept secret from your opponents until they've been achieved. When a goal is achieved, Pete must announce it and turn it face up. The possible goals are Power Play, Round Up, Rule the Realm, Strike It Rich, and Win Big. To achieve Power Play, Pete must spend at least 6 power in a single turn while at the location the goal is located at. To achieve Round Up, Pete must start a turn with allies totaling 10 or more strength at the location the goal is located at. To achieve Rule the Realm, Pete must start a turn with more allies than heroes at each location. To achieve Strike It Rich, Pete must start a turn with at least 3 items at the location the goal is located at. To achieve Win Big, Pete must gain at least 4 power from playing Play a Game at the location the goal is located at. Play a Game is an effect card that costs 2 power to play. Pete will reveal the top 2 cards of their deck and gain power equal to the sum of their costs and then discard them. To increase your chances of achieving Win Big, you can use Sneaky Pete to draw 2 cards and then put 1 card from your hand on the top or bottom of your deck. You can also use the Mischief condition to draw 2 cards from the bottom of your deck and then put 1 card from your hand on the top or bottom of your deck. If you're working on Strike It Rich, you'll notice that Pete only has 4 item cards and they can only be played to their specific location. Bank Loot can only be played to Frontier Town. Jalopy can only be played to the service station. Steamboat Willie can only be played to Podunk Landing, and Stolen Cargo can only be played to the airport. Each of these adds a bonus action to the location where they are placed, but even though they can only be played to their given location, they can still be moved around using the Move an Item or Ally action. To help you along with this, you can use Horse to move an item or ally to any location. If you're working on Rule the Realm, all of the allies in your realm can help you out, but likely the most helpful will be Cricket. Each time a hero is played to your realm, you may move Cricket to that hero's location. You can use the OUTRAGE condition to defeat a hero with a strength of 3 or less to manage the number of heroes in your realm too, if you need to. If you're trying to get rid of heroes in a hurry, you can use Airstrike. Airstrike moves Pete to a new location where a hero is located and defeats them, but it has to be the last action you take. PARROT can help you get allies back if you've used them to defeat heroes. When PARROT is played, you can choose any card from your discard pile and put it into your hand. If you're working on Roundup, Horse can come in handy again, but you can also use Bandit. Not only does Bandit have a strength of 3, making them the strongest ally in your deck, but you can play any number of bandits as part of the same play a card action. If you're working on Power Play, Bandit can come in handy again, because you can play multiple cards with the same play a card action, and each bandit costs 2 power to play. Jalopy can also be helpful as it adds another play a card action to its location. Some things to look out for from your Fate deck. Goofy. When Goofy is played, your opponent can switch the location of 2 adjacent goal tokens or move 1 goal token to an adjacent location where a goal was already achieved. This can be rough if that goal happens to be Round Up or Strike It Rich. Knocked Silly. Knocked Silly reveals the top 5 cards of Pete's deck and discards all cards with a cost of 2 or more. This can make Win Big tougher to achieve, especially after using Sneaky Pete or Mischief. Hide. Hide discards a bandit from your realm, which can affect your progress toward Roundup or Rule the Realm. Mickey Mouse. As long as Mickey Mouse is in play, Pete can't achieve any of his goals. HORACE HORSECOLLAR. When HORACE HORSECOLLAR is played, your opponent can move an ally or item of their choosing to any new location. This can interfere with Roundup, Rule the Realm, and Strike It Rich. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. As long as Oswald the Lucky Rabbit is in play, Pete gains 1 less power from Play a Game, which can make Win Big difficult. Pluto. When Pluto is played, your opponent can move any item in Pete's realm to Pluto's location. This can interfere with Strike It Rich. Minnie Mouse. When Minnie Mouse is played, your opponent can discard an ally or item from Pete's realm, potentially interfering with Roundup, Rule the Realm, or Strike It Rich. And that's everything you need to know about Pete. Check out our other videos for other villain breakdowns. In the meantime, keep that Mickey Mouse in check.